Hello,
I was chased by
everyone.
a gigantic Falcon 2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. That creature barely spoke English.
Anyway, welcome back to Vampyr. And welcome back to my channel. We have got some serious business. We've just joined them, and or the Ascalon Club to be more specific, and I'm a bit uncomfortable about it. Who are you?
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Nice hair.
How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
Got to be honest, I thought he was going to say centipede. I was like, oh, I do not play that game. Uneasy.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Dawson and Dawson, the shop that we saw earlier. Interesting.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am.
How?
And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
Literally, or get bitten?
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reid.
And you didn't choose to turn? Anyone else fascinated by that choice?
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
You think they're going to protect you?
Is not the nature of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reid, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Okay, it's a cult. Everyone, it's a cult. I'm sorry if you can't express your opinion, then you're a cult.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson.
No, you're a bit slow,
The
Jonathan.
wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
The vampires that you just joined. I'm confused. Interesting dynamics here, though. If you were of this age, I don't know how old he is, but clearly he says he's advanced in years. Would you choose to become a vampire at that age? Because you're going to be that age for the rest of your life, right? You don't regress in age. I don't think I would.
What do you know about the Guard of Prewin?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
I am so confused.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reid.
Dude.
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall.
Really?
A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
Please don't get political on me. I'm not interested in politics right now. Please. It's dangerous.
By
I don't
doing
know.
so, you would create 2 separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection as soon as they appear. A necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
And I spotted at least 2 foreign.
Okay, do I need to talk to you again,
This
sir?
is an outrage.
That went
We
well,
shall
did it
chase
not?
these intruders down.
It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
You know the findings as well? Have you got a mole in St. Paul's style?
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
You were spying on me.
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed.
There we go.
Until you put an end to his mission.
He attacked me.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No.
Thank you.
He was a Volcod.
A what?
All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
So many moral issues in this entire game.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied scowls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reid, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scowls.
I don't know if some scowls are peaceful. I mean, I'm sorry, but I've been burned now by Sean Hampton. I gave him a shot and look what happened. What's malevolent? I mean, they are technically victims.
Scowls are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reid. Most of the new Scowls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens, but they must be put down nevertheless.
So, What do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reid. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Interesting. Ooh, we're not doing that, but good to know. Anyone sick in this room, other than you two? Oh, wrong button. Lord Redgrave wants me to use all my medical knowledge to pinpoint and stop all the possible sources of infection in the West End. He seems very worried that the epidemic might spread wealthier boroughs of London. There's a word missing there, thus raising the chance of infecting Britain's elite. I will attempt to root out the cause. Okay, well there's a woman that likes to eat rats. That's a bit unusual. He did tell me to investigate thoroughly, so is there anything to steal in this premises? Oh yeah, it was bloody, wasn't it? Okay, now I can go in this door. Ooh. Ooh. Wine cellar? Or blood cellar? Not as exciting as I was hoping it would be, to be honest. As Ascalon members, we always tend to respect etiquette. We are, in all ways, members of the good society, sometimes recognised as public figures. We do not find our delight in orgies and bloodbath. Never heard that in that kind of sentence before. Anyone else? If one of us were caught in such caricatured and immoral act, he would receive the appropriate opprobrium. But what about the blood? What about its recreational use? How could we deny the ecstasy the vermilion ambrosia brings us? The law of conduct inside the club goes as follows. As long as the original mortal vessel is not brought inside... Well, that's already been broken. Each member is allowed to drink whatever he wants for his own usage or share. Drink what you want, deal the way you want with the original vessel, but never inside the club unless I personally authorise it on some special occasion. Huh. Yeah, so what just happened then? Because we've got a bit of a bloodbath upstairs, guys. I mean, just a bit of one, look at that. Pre-wen. Yep. Oh, a door. Did I try going in there earlier? Yep. Hello.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reid.
You've got such a soothing voice. I wish I had one. Sad. Some vampire skills work better in synergy with other skills. Try out different skills.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Did he?
Women die too in this war.
I completely missed that, or it was in the last episode that I don't recall because it was a couple of days ago. Hello.
Good evening, old chap.
Old chap.
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Do
Again?
you need medical
No thanks. But
Right, nothing. Nothing.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement.
Oh,
Closed
no.
doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Charlotte.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy.
I pressed the wrong button.
And
My
good
bad.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
I wonder where
is
they're getting us
It's
to
the
go.
Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few...
Two different areas? Dr. Swansea wants to see me. Okay, I would like to know more about who I've got to treat in each area. Lady with white hat in Whitechapel, yeah. I still can't get over this area. Look at it. Oh, life. He is so interesting to me. I've got so many questions about this dude. Right, top hat man. Good night, sir.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. A great night, what?
A great night, what?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
I may have a look at your goods.
Yeah, I really wished I could see how many I've already got.
Women of all countries unite!
Oh, Charlotte, you're bugging me, girl.
Women's right to vote is only...
Ooh. Oh. Never mind. By the park, they said, didn't they? Would you consider this the park? Doesn't really look like one. It's more of a fountain area, but... The second source of infection. Well, that happened. Okay, let's forget that happened. You hear nothing, sir. Oh, you were facing me. Never mind. Jump. I mean, It's clearly not that I'm a good player. But considering that was a level 26 and I did it so easily, I'm kind of impressed with myself, not going to lie. So I must have upgraded well in some area. Ooh. Who's that? There's feet. What? Wow, honestly, this is exactly like... Well, I'm not allowed to say it in a video on YouTube, but you know what I mean. What we've just gone through and are still kind of going through. Oh, no, that might be a bit too much of a push. Hi, dude. Oh, there's 2 of you? Definitely a bad idea. Oh, there's 3 of you. Oh, it gets better. Miss me. Yeah, bit of a problem. Dude. Dude. There we go. Come on, man, stop spitting on me. Did you not read that poster? It spreads infection. Oh, that was close. That was fun. Oh, not again. Those acidic ones really get me, huh? There better be something worthwhile up here. Really? Uh-oh. That is a Pruin guard. There was no way that is anything else. Oh, it's an Acorn. Are you still going to attack me? Do I even want... You're clearly not a member of the Ascalon Club, dear chap. Well, I am now a member. Oh, wow, you really good.
You cannot win this.
Is it because I'm not making the "Hee-ah" comments? Oh, you got a shadow. Hello. Yeah. Not as fun when that's used on you. Bye-bye. I kind of like using a sword. It's better than a gun. Makes the playthrough different. Oh, I've been here. What are you hiding down there? I have questions. Or does it just lead to a street? No. Interesting. I think we're going down there, boys. Knock, knock. This is not going to go well for me, huh?
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
It's also locked.
It's locked, all right.
Mm-hmm. What have we got down there?
Give me your blood.
Oh no! What did I do? What did I do? Why am I so nosy? Okay. We have a problem. Oh, that was a big stomp. Oh, I should have saved. Yep. That did nothing. Oh, you got a shadow. Nice. Love it. Long time. Mm-hmm. That was not what I wanted to do, boys. Where's my special? I can't do it to you. I can't do it to you. He's gonna stomp. I love how he... yeah. Yeah, I know, I agree, to be honest. Okay. Did I not... Oh no. Round and round we go.
Die, newborn.
Circles are your best friends. Oh, what a name I can't use. You're perfect for attack there, though. Oh, hello, sir. And on that note, I think we'll end the episode here. I made a boo-boo, and we're going to continue it in the next episode. Until then, have a good one.